Hey, how are you? Good. How can I help you? No problem. See you, Barb. Want to try something? Yeah, absolutely. So I've been brewing since I was 19. I was a student at MSU, and I had a Bell's Best Brown at a party, and that was when Bell's sold Best Brown and also sold Old Brown, which at the time was Solson. So then, 10 or more years later, craft beer had, exploded by this point, particularly here in Michigan. I did some traveling. I could see, other states, Colorado, and, craft beer was really big. And so Jeremy and I knew each other through our kids' preschool. And I showed him this New York Times article and was like, listen, man, we could get in on this.
So far, we've been working on this project for 7 years, just about. So, and that's from the idea, talking about it the very first time at Amels, all the way to today.
How do you do it? Do you bring the water up to the right temperature and then add the grain?
When you're brewing, basically what you do is you take some grain, right? You mill it, you heat up some water to around, say, 170 degrees, right? You pitch that grain into that water for about an hour. So you take the sugar that's inside that grain, you steep, you're pulling it out, right? And you make a tea. You take that tea water, you boil it, it slightly condenses and cleans itself out. You pitch in a couple, 2, 3 to 10 or 20 hop additions, depending upon the style of beer you're making. And then you chill that immediately. Then you pitch the yeast into it, you cover it into a super sterile, sanitized vessel, and then you cap it with one of these bad boys, in our case, because we ferment in Tractor Supply buckets here, so airtight mostly, which is important too. And then you let it sit for about, say, 7 to 10 days. And at the end of 7 to 10 days, you're gonna have beer.
The ambiance is like, the equipment that we make the beer with. And in a way, I think it's actually really cool because you're in the space where it's made, and there aren't many places, many breweries where that happens.
New customers are a lot of fun because they kind of walk in and it's such a small place that they can't help but hide that they're going, no way, you gotta be joking. And they'll start to taste the beer because you're allowed to sample anything. And I don't know, maybe by the grace of the universe or God, we somehow have some pretty good beer here. I don't think the beer is good just by luck. I think it's good because we work really hard to make it good. We spend a lot of time with other brewers who really know what they're doing, and most of those brewers are from Michigan.